Hi everyone, today we're going to make this beautifully textured bandana. It has a 4-row repeat of stitches. We have these beautiful baubles and lots of rich textures, and this just makes the cutest hippie boho wonderful vintage looking bandana ever. I mean, I absolutely adore this. And as always, you can find the free written pattern for this tutorial on my website, tiffanybliss.com. If you'd like to purchase this bandana and many other crochet and knitted items I've made, you can visit shoptiffanybliss.com. Links are in the description below. All right, without further ado, let's get started. For this pattern, you're going to need size 3 yarn. This is Premier Color Fusion and the color Vintage. You'll need a yarn needle, a 5mm hook, and scissors. All right, let's get started. Oh, I've been so excited about using this color. Isn't it beautiful? Just look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those colors. They're so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay. To start, you're going to make a loop and you're going to chain 2. 1, 2. And we're going to be working in this stitch right here. So we're going to make 3 half double crochets. And then you're going to chain 2. Now you're going to make 3 more half double crochets in that same stitch. And that's the end of round 1. So we're going to turn our work, and in this first stitch we're going to make a stacked single crochet. This has become my favorite way to do things since I learned about it. So we're going to put a single crochet in the first stitch. And to make a stacked one, we just go into this first loop right here and we make another single crochet. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now in that same loop, we're going to put a double crochet. So we have 2 stitches there. We're going to go down and make a double crochet down the line in each stitch, which turns out to be only 2 more stitches. So you should have 4 total. And then in the chain space, we're going to put 2 double crochets. Chain 2, 1, 2, and put 2 more double crochets. Moving up down the row, you're going to make double crochets in the next stitches. And then at the end, you're going to make 2 double crochets in that last stitch. So at this point, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that side. So that's the end of round 2. Turn your work and you're going to put a stacked single crochet in the first stitch and then a double crochet in that same stitch. Now we're going to put a half double crochet in the next stitch and a double crochet in the next. And we're just going to repeat that pattern down the row. When you get to the end piece, you're going to put 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. So you're always going to put in the chain space 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Moving back up the line, put a half double crochet in the next stitch and a double crochet in the next. And we're just going to repeat that pattern. And then in the end, we put 2 double crochets in the last stitch. So we're always going to put a stacked single crochet and a double crochet to start and 2 double crochets at the end of the row. turn your work and put a stacked single in the first row for round 4 and also a double crochet. So for this round, we're going to skip the first stitch and we're going to put a single crochet and a double crochet in the next stitch. We're trying to create texture and differences and interest in our piece. Skip the next stitch, single crochet, double crochet. And we're just going to repeat that pattern down the row. And then we will put our 2 double crochets in the chain space, chain 2, and then we're going to put a double crochet, single crochet in the first stitch so that we have some kind of symmetry with what we were doing over here. So we're going to do it backwards. Instead of starting with the single crochet on this side, we're going to start with the double crochet. Double crochet. I mean, you don't have to do this. You can just make it easier and do it the other way. But I do this because I just think it gives it some symmetry. Skip the next stitch, double crochet, single crochet, skip the next, double crochet, single crochet, skip the next, double crochet, single crochet, and then remember we skipped the first stitch, so we're going to skip that one and we're going to put 2 double crochets in the first stitch. And that's the end of round 4. This is what you should have. So we're going to start round 5, so turn your work. We're going to put a stacked single crochet in the first stitch and a double crochet, just like we did before. And this round is very easy because it's just double crochets all the way down the row. So we put our stacked single in the first stitch and our double crochet in the first stitch. And now we're going to double crochet all the way down the row. Now we're going to put 2 double crochets, a chain 2, and 2 more double crochets, just like before. Now we're just going to double crochet back up the line. Two double crochets in the last stitch. And this is what you should have at the end of round 5. Okay, so round 6, we're going to turn our work, stacked single crochet, and a double crochet in the first stitch, and now we're going to make a double crochet in the next stitch, and then we're going to put a bobble in the next stitch. So it's basically 5 DC together, so 5 double crochets together. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull up the yarn. Yarn over, pull through 2. That's your first one. You're going to do this 4 more times for a total of 5, and at the end you should have 6 loops on your hook. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over. So you're going to do this until you have 6 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going to pull through all of them, and that makes your bobble. So you're going to double crochet in the next stitch, and 5 double crochets together, also called a bobble, also called many different things. I even heard somebody call it a bean, but to me a bean is only 3 DCs together, so you know, you can call it whatever you want. And you're just going to repeat that down the line, and this is going to give you some great bobbles on the other side. You don't actually see them on the side you're working on, you see them on the other side, and they have such great texture. When you get to the chain space, you're going to put 2 double crochets, chain 2, just like normal. Now working back up the line, we're going to start with the bobble in the first one so that we get that symmetry that we want. Double crochet in the next stitch, and you're just going to work that up the line until you get to the end, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, we're nearing the end, and remember we started with a double crochet, so we're going to have a double crochet in the last of our normal stitches. So we have our bobble, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have our our bobble, and then we have a double crochet in this stitch, and in the last stitch we put 2 double crochets. So now you're going to repeat this pattern over and over until you get the length that you want. So I'm going to do that, and then I will meet you back. Okay, I've finished making my rounds. I really love how this looks. And right now it measures roughly 15. I mean, it's going to stretch. It's not been blocked or anything. So we've got like 15 inches. Okay, let's just say 15 inches. So we still have to make the top and the straps. Now for the other one I made another one and I put it in my shop. For that one I put little points around the end. I'm going to do that for this one too. If you don't want to add the triangle points around, you don't have to. You can just you know, skip this step and go straight to putting on the straps. But I'm going to do the little pointy part for people who might want it. For this one, this is the one I have in my shop right now. And for this one, I put these little points all around. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And it looks really cute in front too. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But it's optional. So if you don't want those, you don't have to put them. You can just move on to the straps. Okay, once you have as many rounds as you want, turn your work. You're going to make a stacked single crochet in the first stitch, and a double crochet just like you have been doing. Then you're going to skip 2 stitches, and in the third stitch you're going to make 5 double crochets, but we're going to start with 2. And for the third double crochet we're going to chain 2 once we've completed it. And then you're going to go down into the space right here, right before the chain, and you're going to make a single crochet. And that's going to give us our point. And let me show you exactly where I'm talking about. Once you've chained 2, you're going to put your single crochet into this little space right here. So right in there. Single crochet. Then you're going to make 2 more double crochets, and now you have your first triangle. So we're going to skip 2 spaces, 1, 2, and we're going to single crochet in the next space. Then we're going to skip 2 spaces, and we're going to make 5 double crochets in the next chain space. So you make 2 double crochets as normal, and then for the third one you make your double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and then right there, you'll see it. It makes a little prominent V. You're going to make your single crochet, and then 2 more double crochets. Skip 2, single crochet. In the third, skip 2, make another little triangle. And you'll just repeat these steps down the row, and I'll meet you back up when I get to this point. And when you get to the end and you get to the chain space, you have 2 stitches here. You're going to skip, and you're going to put your triangle right into that chain space. Now going back up the side, you skip 2, and you're going to put a single crochet in the next stitch, skip 2, and just continue making your little triangles. At the last stitch, you skip 2, put 2 double crochets just like you normally would. Okay, now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to make single crochets across the top. So starting right here, we're going to make a single crochet, and we're just going to make single crochets across the top. Just find places to put them that are relatively even stitches. You want it to be in multiples of 5 if you're going to put the points at the top. To make the ties, we're going to chain 60. For my other bandana, I chained 75, but I kind of want this one to be a little bit shorter, so I'm going to chain 60. Actually, I'm going to chain 61, and then we're going to single crochet back down the tie until we get to the beginning of the tie. So I'm going to do that, and I'll meet you back in a minute. Once you have your tie completed, you're going to skip this stitch, single crochet into the next stitch, and then slip stitch into that last stitch, and then we're going to fasten off right there. Okay, so you have one tie done, and you can work this end in later. Now we're going to do the other tie. So for this one, we're going to loop in right here into this corner. Whoops. Just like that. And we're going to chain 61. And for the top, you can leave it like this, or you can add more triangles. And then to add the triangles, you'll just do it just like you did on the side here. So I'm actually going to do that now just to show you. You're going to loop in your yarn, single crochet to anchor it, skip 2 stitches, and start making your points. And just work your way across the top. Once you reach the end, you should have 3 stitches left, and you're just going to single crochet into that last stitch, and then slip stitch and fasten off. So that's it. Now you just have to work in your ends, and you're done. Oh, it turned out so freaking cute. Okay, I'm going to work in the ends. I'm going to put this on the mannequin, and we will see how it looks. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this bandana, you can find this in my shop, shoptiffanybliss.com. Links are in the description. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.